Steady, are you ready?
Are you ready?
What's going on?
It's Dirty Die.
Dirty Die and
DJ Dirty Die.
DJ Dirty Die.
Dirty Show.
Dirty Die, get it lit, baby. It's the Dirty Show. Yeah.
See, it's the Dirty Show, where you go to get familiar. For the culture, such a pillar and a winner. If you didn't know, now you know. DJ Dirty Die provide the ill vibe, diving deeper inside to lives of enterprise of dope minds. Blending mainstream with what's on the rise. Well known for the spins, let this be the next on replay. My DJ is dirty, respect the CJ. Hey.
Yo, this your girl DJ Dirty Die. Hashtag my DJ is dirty. And we are here with another episode of The Dirty Show. And I have my girl from Fatal to Fierce, Tamiya in the building. How are you, darling?
Hey, Di.
Girl, we go like
Way
back, like young, crazy,
Club.
every week.
Listen.
So, honey, your progression has just been incredible.
Thank you, Di.
I didn't even know that you were in a car accident.
Back then.
That is so crazy.
Back
I didn't
then.
know that.
Yeah, I used to cover my scars up. I got in my accident in 97, April of 97.
Really?
Yeah, so you know.
Wow, that was like in the rough of all the stuff that was going on.
I was 19. So when I
19?
When I got my accident, yeah. So I had been through everything. I had to learn how to walk again, everything.
Oh my god.
So when we used to hang out,
yeah.
Shoot, that was our 20s.
Girl, you a walking superwoman though. Let's talk
Listen,
about that.
God is good.
Girl, he is great.
Yes, he definitely covers me for sure. Yeah.
Learning how to walk again. I know all of that had to be a challenge. So to still be standing and out here doing your thing.
Yeah, it's just, anything in life, you always know in your heart that you want to do something, or you want to be better, or you want to conquer something.
Yes.
And that was just something that I had to do, when, of course I was in the hospital, but when they told my parents I would never walk again, I was just determined. I had a son.
Mm-hmm.
He was only a couple months when I got in my accident.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I had him in December of 96, and then I got in my accident of April of 97. So I always tell him, when I was learning to walk, you were learning to walk. So I always tell him my father was holding him up, and my mother was holding me up. So we were learning to walk together.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they told my parents I would never walk again, that I would be like a vegetable. I would have a learning disability, and they also told them that I was dead, that I had died. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, so I've been through a lot. I stayed in Norfolk General for 3 months, and my doctor, he's done all 30 surgeries. I had 30 surgeries for that car accident. Yes.
Girl, you look good as hell, honey.
And I graduated from Old Dominion University.
Honey, you a Long Shoreman. You out here writing books, honey. What?
Been a
you
Long
throwing
Shoreman
Jeezy concerts? We all talk about it.
Every good.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but just conqueror. I graduated from Old Dominion University. I walk and talk every day. Like you said, I've been a Long Shoreman now for 22 years.
22? Yo,
22 years.
That's a long time.
Yes.
Like, I ain't even trying to be funny.
Yes.
Like, June will be 3 years for me at my job, and it's the longest I ever stayed at a job.
Listen, I love
22 years.
I love being a
I'm trying to be a
longshoreman.
longshoreman.
Yes, you are.
Guys be hating on me though.
Why though?
Well, my homie is trying to get me down there. I will say he's been really trying to get me down there. I don't know if the Lord wants me there because my energy is like, I feel like I need to be exposing entrepreneurs. So my whole thing is, I got my TWIC card. Mm-hmm. I'm ready whenever they call me.
I always looked at being a longshoreman as an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Because you kind of go and come as you please a little bit.
Okay.
You have a little more freedom than you would at, other jobs. Yeah.
So is it hard being a female longshoreman? Because you don't hear too many female longshoremen.
Well, when I first got out there, it was a little bit because there wasn't many women. Mm-hmm. Like, I was one of the first women to ever work in the office.
Okay.
When I say work in the office, I'm still blue collar, but I was pretty much running the whole rail, the trains and stuff out there. I am a woman. I'm a woman, but I am a I'm on the seniority board. I'm on the executive board. Okay. Yes, I'm also the delegate out there.
You better do that shit.
Yeah. So I hold a lot.
Down.
Yeah, I hold a couple positions out there. But in the beginning, it was hard. Like it was probably like 15% women when I first got out there. And I remember the first day my dad called me and said, "You about to go to work?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm in the bed like, "What? You get up, get dressed, you going to work." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Meet me down here at the terminal." Now my father's been a longshoreman pretty much all my life.
Right?
Yeah, but
in the book
I was young. Right, but I was young, so I didn't know. So when I got out there, I remember going to work. It was freezing cold. It was so cold. I was like, "Daddy, I'm going home. It's too cold." He said, "If you leave that job, I'm never doing nothing for you again." I was like, "Oh, he is not playing. Like, he getting on my nerves." Baby, I was working at, Rudder Mills.
Yes.
I was working for them. I had been working for them maybe like 4 years already. Mm-hmm. Baby, I got that check that next week. I called Rudder because he and I were still friends today. Shout out Rudder. I love him.
Hey,
but
Rudder.
yes, he's dope. But I called him. It was actually, I called his father. His father was my boss at the time. And I told him, I said, I'm not coming back. Girl, when I seen that check,
oh yeah,
I was like,
because that's
what? So that's why I say it's like being an entrepreneur, because I mean, the more hours you put in, that check looks really good.
Yes.
But it's a gift and a curse, because you miss time with your family working.
Well, that's with anything that you really love.
Yeah, you miss time with your family. You're sleepy, you're tired. You got to be outside in the rain, snow, sleet, snow, everything.
Right.
So it has its gift and, curses, but it's been good to me.
Yes, I was about to say. So what are the benefits from working there? What have you used your money on to be even more than what you are now?
Good question. Actually, being a longshoreman has allowed me to be an entrepreneur.
Yes.
It has. When I opened my first store in Lynn Haven Mall.
You had a store in Lynn Haven?
I had 3.
What?
Yes.
Oh shit! Girl, you're the bomb.
I've had 3 stores in Lynn Haven. I had one outside of Macy's. I had one outside of JCPenney's. And then I had one outside of Victoria's Secret.
Girl, that is bomb.
Yeah. And one of my stores is how
Wait a minute. It was a shoe store.
C&T Shoe Bar with me and Coco.
JCPenney's. Yes. Okay, so I remember that store because I remember I was mad. I wanted a pair of shoes and y'all had ran out of my size. And I was like, God damn, everybody wearing damn size 9. I was
Listen.
It's like a popular fucking size.
Only the women's shoe store, a lot of women wear size 9 and 10.
8.5.
Those sizes go fast.
Super fast.
But I opened up with being a longshoreman, I opened up a women's jewelry store.
Okay.
And it was called Why Not Autumn. And
I remember that.
Yes.
Okay.
My son's name is Tony, which is Why Not spelled backwards.
Right.
And my niece's name is Autumn. So that's why it came up for Why Not Autumn. Mm-hmm. So I opened up the jewelry store, and I remember my employee at the time had called me and was like, the lead singer Coco of SWV keeps coming to shop here. And I never saw her because I was working as a longshoreman. That's how I paid the bills.
Right.
I had to go to work.
Yeah, you just run the store. Right.
You run the store. I gotta make this money, And make a long story short, I told them one time she came and I told them, I said, give her some items. I said, and tell her all I need her to do is repost me on her social media. She did that. I got so many followings from it.
Oh my God.
But then later on, I decided to shut the store down because it was hard getting employees. It was hard.
That's probably the hardest part, especially trustworthy people where you don't feel like
people to show up. Yeah. It was hard to get people to show up, and like I said, I'm working, I'm trying to run the store. I have a son, he's in football. I'm a single mother. So I had a lot going on. So I ended up shutting the store down. And Coco inboxed me on Facebook. She found me. and she was like, I really love your style. SWV just got nominated for a Grammys, and I would like for you to style us with your jewelry.
Oh shit, girl, that is a lick.
Right. So I was like, what?
Right.
Like, I hit my sister up, and I was like, girl, guess what I just got in my inbox? She's like, well, call her back.
Right.
Right? I was like, my sister's here right now. Get her
that's
up there
what
real
we keep
quick.
looking at.
Yep, she's here. Hi. Say hi.
She is not trying to
Yeah,
be
that's my,
camera.
listen, this is my everything right here.
But you can tell she a rider because she
this
don't
is
even
my
want to take
pillow.
none of your shine.
My sister Joy is my pillow.
I love that.
I cry on her shoulder. I talk about my issues. I laugh with her. Everything.
Yes,
This is
that.
that's my pillow right there.
Girl, hey, pillow.
Yes.
I love that you have that person.
Yes, and I have that in her, so I'm super blessed. So yes, I love you,
Hey
Joy.
girl, hey Joy.
Yes. But make a long story short, so me opening up that store, I did, I had family that was like, why are you gonna do that? I was using my last little bit of money to open up the store, and I just wanted to give it a shot. I wanted to give it a try, being an entrepreneur on my own, right. But what I got out of it was a friendship with Coco. I did the Grammys, and she was like, we're gonna make sure everything gets paid. All you have to do is fly yourself out here. I called her back within like hours. I was like, I got my flight.
Right.
She was like, you not playing.
Well, because you're a boss bitch.
Listen, I walked the red carpet of the Grammys.
You know what?
Yes.
I think I remember seeing that on your Instagram, girl.
Yes, that's how I did it. Yes, and I've done Soul Train Awards with her.
Okay, I remember because you took Kim with you to something.
Yes. I've done so many things, just by stepping out on faith, and believing in myself and trying something. And then when we got back from the Grammys, she was like, what, if you was to open another store, what would you want to do? I said, I always wanted to do a women's shoe store. She's like, me too,
Yes.
And within months, like maybe a month, we opened up the shoe store, C&2 Shoe Bar in Lynn Haven. So just stepping out on faith and believing in yourself, like what you think might be what you want it to become. I wanted to make money from it, but I ended up seeing things and doing things that my imagination would have never even thought about doing. All the shows and concerts and deals and managing her career and just everything. Like, right. I would have never thought that little Tamiya Davis would be able to do that, but
you are doing it.
I did.
The Lord had a plan for you that you wasn't aware of.
I keep telling you, God is good.
So I was telling
even with me and you sitting here.
Yeah, because
okay, we can leave that. But God is good, right? Come on, listen. Y'all better stop playing with Da. Da used to listen. That girl didn't play no games back in the day. I was like, who is this red bull everybody keep talking about? It was Da, honey.
Yo, we went and seen some shit.
Yes.
And I will say that the men that we were around exposed us to a lot of things.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the way you put it.
Yeah. They exposed us to things I don't even think I was ready for.
Me? None of us. We weren't.
And they was just doing whatever the fuck they want.
We were young.
Back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were definitely young.
We
was young and it was fun.
Yeah, it was
because back in the day though, like, let me tell you, so I hear this scamming thing is going on. Right. The young people, they let me know. They be like, it's scamming now. I'm like, what? Like, y'all not scared to do that? They like, nah, y'all used to, y'all guys used to sell drugs. Now we do this. I'm like,
yeah, but the scam is different.
They hit different. Listen, they keep all that stuff over there. I ain't got time for none of it.
But if you selling it, bring it over here. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the same OG. If you got some shit for the low, I would definitely shop with you.
I
you
said,
get
bring
some
it over here.
Yeah, I don't condone it. I wouldn't do it.
Right.
But I'm with the shits if you want to, sell some shit to me.
Bring the latest Louis over here.
Well, I don't want the bags, but if you got the TV, computer hooked up, I'm looking for the electronics. Look, fuck the bags, you know.
Nah,
like I
give me
love
the
the bags,
electronics.
no shout, you know, no shade, but I be like,
give me them electronics.
Yeah, electronics, or I can start another business with the price of that bag. Do I really want that bag?
Listen.
Like, where the fuck am I going with this bag?
This
I don't
new
even go to the
generation,
house.
definitely, they hit different, you know.
Girl, it's
they
super
remind
different
me of
out
my
here
age.
now. And it's like the stuff that we seen growing up, it's like,
Yeah.
y'all ain't seen shit.
Nothing!
Like, y'all, they VIPs. Like, I don't even want to be in that VIP. Like, I don't want to be in your VIP. I'd rather sit on the floor at your fucking party, my nigga, your shit is not popping. You know what I'm saying? Because the VIPs that we were in were...
Listen, we were the VIP.
But I'm just talking about, like, the caliber of guys back then. Just the niggas,
Listen,
it's like...
It was different. It was definitely different.
Totally different.
And then Virginia was it. Like,
yeah, we were
everybody
fucking
came here from
popping.
out of town.
Yes.
Everybody. Like, you
Yes.
saw everybody. It was crazy out here.
Like, we still the shit, but the beach ain't popping like it was when we grew up. So
No.
if you come from that era when niggas was shooting videos, we
Yes.
had Greek Fest.
It was crazy.
It was different.
It was
out
crazy.
Here.
It definitely hit different.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like Kim and see everybody.
They was
This
already
Foxy,
here.
everybody. This is where they was at.
They were at Pizzazz.
Yes.
My nigga, Nas.
Yes.
Nas, Little Kim,
You funny.
I was at Pizzazz when
Listen.
fucking Luke was there, my nigga, and shut the whole shit down.
Listen.
Luke
Red.
shut Pizzazz.
Red.
Luke is the reason Pizzazz is closed
you
right now.
know that we was out
And
there.
I
It
wasn't even old enough to
was crazy
be
back
in
in
the
our day.
club.
We was young.
Grown ass.
We
I
was
was
young.
grown as fuck.
If I had to do it, I would beat her if
Right.
she was me. Sit down.
What the fuck is you doing?
Right. No.
So with all of that you had
Yes,
going
yes.
on, how did you say, okay, let me write a book about this?
So, wow.
Because the book to me was like a great idea. And like I said, I haven't read your whole book, but just the forward and just the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And the whole Lincoln thing kind of took me back because my dad had his all white Lincoln. Like, Lincoln's was the shit.
Yes.
And the seats and the Lincolns was
like,
so comfortable.
Listen,
like,
it was like the Maybach of our times, honey.
Yes.
It was the Lamborghinis, for sure.
Yes.
My father always stayed fly.
Yes.
He always kept a nice car.
Right.
Like, I didn't know we lived in the hood.
Right, and that's
You know
why I
what I'm
like
saying?
the
I
way
didn't know
you
that.
started it. Like,
Yeah.
who did you write everything?
Yes.
I like the way you
Yes.
worded the
Thank
beginning
you.
of it. Like,
Thank
a
you.
silver spoon wasn't. I
Yeah.
wasn't born. Would you say I was born with a silver spoon, but not with the
Right.
something?
Well, see,
I was like, I like the way she said
so this
that.
is the thing, right? It's like when you are young and your family, you know, my parents was very good to me. And they took care of me. And, you know, I didn't know that eating oodles and noodles was, you know, like, that's what you eating. I didn't know my grandmother getting block cheese everybody wasn't getting block cheese.
Like,
I didn't know. Listen, I didn't know that my grandmother getting the powder milk and adding the water to add powder for us was like, oh, you getting welfare? No, like, I thought that was the thing.
Me too.
But our house was nice. Our furniture was nice. We always was clean. Grandma always said, don't go outside with no dirty drawers or something like that happened. You know, so, you know, I lived the life. I love my parents. And to this day, like, I have a construction company. So I just got my parents, I just got their whole kitchen redone. I just finished it. I just had them finish it today. So, you know, it's just a blessing that I'm able to give back to them. And they gave me, you know, like I said, with my accident, my son was taken care of by my parents.
Right.
Because I didn't know that I was going to make it. I didn't know that I was going to become who I am today.
Right.
You know, I thought that my life was over. I used to ask my dad, like, you know, why didn't God just kill me?
Right.
You know, he used to say, because he ain't finished with you yet.
He had a
You know,
whole
he's
bigger
not.
plan.
Yeah,
You
it was
got a
like he's not
construction
even
company, Long Shoreman. You got a book
Listen.
out. You done had stores.
Listen,
Girl, you know how
yes.
many people haven't even
Yes.
done that?
And that's why I wrote the book, though, to show people that, like, you know, you could go through things, but your life, it's not over. Like, look what I've been through, and look what I'm doing, and what I'm even working on to do. You know, like today I got a call. They want to write my book into a movie.
Girl,
you know?
that would be so awesome.
Listen, God is good. And they called me, and I'm like,
yeah, let's fucking do
hello?
that shit.
Like,
what the fuck you mean?
Like,
it's
yeah,
real.
I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with it. So, you know, we're going to work on that. But, you know, that's why I wrote the book, pretty much to tell my story. And then people always look at me and wonder, like, why I always wear bangs. I've been wearing bangs for 20-something years. And that's why. It's from the car accident.
Oh, okay.
My whole forehead had got messed up. Like, if you see the pictures in my books, like, you can almost see my brain. And my hand, like, I don't, you know, do much with my hand because I don't have any capability in my left hand. And my right hand was messed up. So I did it to show, like, yeah, like, you can do this.
Girl, you
If
are
I can do it,
superwoman.
listen, if I can do it, you can do it. And that's what my book is about. That's what it's about. My truth.
I'm glad that you wrote it, though, because,
Thank you.
you know, some people, when they read the title Fatal to Fears, they might think it's going to start off with a bad childhood.
Yeah.
But, girl, you started that book bigging up your
Listen.
parents and your childhood
Yes.
and how y'all moved and
Absolutely.
moved back. And
I even talked to the little Tamiya, the little
Yes.
girl I was.
I
and I told her.
it. It was so,
Yeah.
look, girl, I didn't even know the
No,
whole
it's all
chapter. And I was like,
good.
oh, this is good.
I'm working on the
I like
audio
it.
version. So
Oh,
I'll
okay.
make sure you get that. It's almost done.
Okay,
But,
okay. Because I was looking for the audio.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you.
So,
it's almost
so
done.
my thing is, I be so busy, but I try to at least listen to
Yeah,
books
yeah, yeah.
instead of listening to music all the
Yeah.
time. But
Yeah, I
audible
got
is
you.
lit.
But yeah, I even talked to the little girl Tamaya, and I told her, you know, all those hot girl things you wanted to do, and messing with these guys, and you wanted the money, and you wanted the fast cars. You know, I'm like, baby girl, I'm living that life for us now. Like, I got it for us.
In a humble
We
way,
good. Yeah.
in a blessed way.
We good.
Because
And on my own.
Yes.
Of course, with the help of God.
Right.
But, you know,
Exactly.
nobody's giving me anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even through everything I've been through, you know, all the scars internally, externally, the trauma, you know, nobody's giving me nothing. I've worked for it, you know.
But you're a good success story, and I don't know if you know this, but my niece was in a bad car accident,
No.
and she had to learn how to walk.
Yes.
She basically went through the whole thing that you went through.
Yes,
So,
yes.
like, I
She's
want
a
this
survivor.
episode to see that, like,
Yes.
it's more than one superwoman out here, because
Yes.
I feel like y'all have superpowers. I feel like the Lord left y'all here for a reason.
Yes,
And He's
absolutely.
here to showcase y'all whatever
Yes.
y'all have to offer. And I think my biggest pet peeve with people is, why y'all think y'all can stop what God got planned
Hey,
for
'cause-
me? Because, honey, you had a Sold Out Cheesy show. We going to talk about that? Or you want to talk about the Sold Out Cheesy show? Because people be hating, and then when you get to prosper in front of other people, it's like, the Lord, thank you, Lord, for shining
Thank
your light
you.
on me, but shining
you,
it on the
God.
people that didn't think that you could make it
Thank
or
you,
do
God.
it. You know what
Thank
I'm
you
saying?
for being absolutely awesome. Thank you for giving me the visions.
Girl.
Thank you for allowing me to step out on my own. Thank you for not making me scared and believing in myself and knowing that you got my back. I appreciate you for that.
Yes.
Seriously, because that's really where everything comes from. That's where my construction business came from. Me building houses, stepping out on faith, believing in
Girl.
myself, buying my first piece of land and finding a crew to build
Yes.
houses. And now here I am building houses. I'm buying land. I got deeds.
Yes, honey.
And I've never been to a bank.
Right.
This is all my own money.
That's awesome.
This is all my own money. I
Girl.
never got a loan from a bank to build not near one of those houses I built.
And that's
And
a
all of
blessing.
them has sold before they even finished being built.
Girl,
Tell me
yes.
God is not good.
God
You know what I
is
mean?
actually awesome.
Listen.
And, you know,
And
I
if you look at me, then you know.
Exactly.
And if you don't know, then you ain't
better
looking at
find
me.
somebody.
My book,
You
I
better
released
ask.
my book July of 2019. My book became a bestseller November of 2019.
Oh, it's a bestseller when I went to
Come on. Yeah, so it's like, and this is, people take things different. It's not no braggadocious thing. This is
No,
just showing you that
It could be done.
it can be done because I stepped out on faith and I believe and I did it. And
Right.
you talking about somebody who said never walk again. I would never walk again. I would be a vegetable.
Right.
Come
and
on,
you done got
you
all
know?
these. So how did
Listen.
you get into construction?
Just wanting to do it. I wanted to do it for so long. And I kept talking to people and they was like, I'm going to show you. It probably was like 7 years. Word up. Like, I'm going to show you. I got you. I'm going to show you. And they never did. But I kept saving money. Because I knew it was going to come.
Mm-hmm.
And it came and the door opened. And I had met this contractor and he was like, oh, you want to do this? I'm like, yeah. He's like, do you have money? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, well, meet me at this property. And he shows me the property he's building. And when I looked at it, I do what everybody did. I doubted myself. I was like, nah, I can't do that. I can't afford that. I can't do that. He's like, nah, yes, you can. I'm going to show you. And he showed me. And God's willing, I bought my first piece of property. I bought my first piece of land.
I seen that on Instagram.
Yeah, and then we built the house. And I was like, oh, my gosh. I couldn't believe it. I did it. And the same thing with this Jeezy. You know, I was like, you know, just, you know, working in the music industry, doing stuff, you know, people feel like they can shut the door on you when they want. Yep. They can take it from you when they want. And people do that. You know,
Girl, they be thinking they got.
I'm a firm believer that your boss will never pay you to live in his neighborhood.
Yeah.
So if you know that and you know that you want to live different and you want to do things, you want to do things for yourself, you want to keep consistent, sometimes you got to build your own table. And, you know, that's what I did. I stepped out on faith and, you know, I put this, you know,
you put
this
your
show
work
together.
In.
Yeah. You know, I hired a company. They did the booking for me and helped me promote it and push it. And hey, I mean, it was a sold out show.
It was sold out.
Yeah.
Y'all let me bring my photo booth. I'm forever grateful.
Yes. I had to bring you that.
Yo, I appreciate that because mad people like I had my photo booth for like 2 years now. I got it as soon as COVID hit, so people haven't been seeing it.
Yeah.
So the exposure for me was. You know, I didn't make a lot of money, and I ain't give a fuck. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I could care less. I could have made $10 that night. The motherfucking faces I see when they go, oh, what is this?
Yes.
Oh, what is this?
Yes.
Oh, this is hot. Oh, I want one of these. Let me take a picture.
Came to me at the end.
Yeah.
What I tell you, I was like, "Nah, you
good." Yeah, because I really thought we was gonna make it.
It don't matter. It don't matter. But you have to do that for people, and that's what people don't understand.
Yeah,
you have to open up doors for people, and you got to share the platform.
Because that's
with
what
people.
I want. I want to make enough money where I can pour back into the community and invest in people's businesses, and even if I'm just out here just promoting and interviewing y'all, whatever I can do, I just want to help expose it.
Last week, I gave away over 500 prom dresses. I was all over
you
the
do
news.
be doing, and I got 2 prom dresses, and I meant to hit you up. I think one of them need to be clean at the bottom, but my daughter, I still got her prom dresses, and because I wanted to donate, because they're cute little mermaid
We're doing
gowns.
it again next year for sure. But we gave over 500 prom dresses away.
Girl, you've been doing that for a while though.
Yeah.
So what made you start that?
Just knowing how expensive prom is for parents.
Right.
And a lot of parents don't have it. And if if you got the means and the community donate it, you know, I just put it out there and people start donating.
Idea.
And hey, I mean, I've had parents walk up to me. They're like, oh my God, I didn't know how I was going to do it. This one grandmother walked up to me. She's like, my daughter just recently died. And now I have custody of my granddaughter. She's like, I didn't know how I was going to send her to prom. So stuff like that, it just, you know, it moves you to be able to give back and, you know, help people out.
Girl, you are the bomb.
Listen, I'm just
how many businesses is that we got? Construction.
Oh my God.
We got the book, shoe store. You had a clothing store.
Yeah.
And then
I manage Coco.
Oh, you manage her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you managed her.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah,
see,
I
like people who work with people.
Trucking company.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I seen the 18-wheelers. What is going on? Because your son is with that?
Over the road trucks.
Okay.
Where I pick up cars and export them from auction to auction. Stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
That's smart.
It's money.
See, I like people that tap into businesses I never thought about.
And that you don't even like.
And you can make a killing from it. Cause I keep telling like this guy I know he do parking garages. I said, nigga, you need to build your own parking garage and make bank from it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I never thought about the transporting of the auction cars.
Yep.
So so being around a lot of guys, being that you're a Long Shoreman, do you get like advice? I mean, not advice, but do they give you any ideas or nothing? It's just strictly work.
No, I keep things very private.
Okay.
A lot, you know, the guys, they really respect me out there.
That's good.
Yeah, I keep.
But you know
private,
what? I know a lot of Long Shoremen, and they say they consider you like a sister.
Yeah.
Like I've had a lot of guys that I know, like Twan, the other Twan.
Yeah, the Antoine.
Yeah, the Antoine, but the other Twan too, as Long Shoreman with the
yeah.
They all speak very highly of you,
Yes.
and a lot of guys call you their sisters.
Yes.
So I knew. Well, I already knew you. I just didn't know you.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew you through third party people.
Absolutely.
You know
but
what I'm
actually
saying?
get to know each other. We never got to do that.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I love your vibe. You've
Thank
never
you.
given me a bad vibe,
Thank you,
even
God.
with all the little drama.
Yeah.
You know
Back
what I'm
in the
saying?
day, right,
Yes.
right.
And we
Yeah,
just
I'm
needed to
real
grow,
chill,
you know?
for real. Like,
Yeah.
I've always been chill, you know? Like, I don't know. I have a really good heart. I have a big heart. I'm misunderstood sometimes. But when you are a boss, you're going to be misunderstood.
You're about your business. And
You're going to be
that's what I do
misunderstood
like, too.
because you have to get things done. And people may not like the way that you have to get things done. But when your money is on the line.
So do you manage
That's what
other
it is.
artists?
No, I used to work with other artists, but no. Actually, that's why I started doing the promotion. Because I love the music industry, but I want to do it on my own terms, and I want to make my money off of it.
Right, because people are so shady in that.
Yeah.
That whole industry is just different.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's
and when
different.
you have a good heart and you just a good person,
I'm a
it's
giver.
kind of hard to mix.
Yeah.
And it's more takers in the industry than givers.
I'm a giver, and then like I said, back to the book, I had a lot of trauma done to my head. So, I take things and process things a little different. So that's why I say I'm misunderstood. People may, think or whatever, but when you have a lot of trauma and you had so many accidents, so many surgeries, 30 surgeries, and like you look at things different.
Yeah.
You deal with things different. You process things different. I had one of my friends ask me one day, like, how you put a dress on? I'm like, oh, people don't even ask me that, and people look at me like I'm this superwoman. I'm like, I go through things. So I'll put my dress on. I'll lean my body against the wall. I'll take this hand. I'll squeeze my dress. And I'll take a hanger. And I'll pull it up. And then I'll take it. And I'll pull it up.
Because you're so strong, we don't even
look at it that I have to
Because I definitely didn't even think about
it that I have to go through that.
Yeah.
Like, I wear these bangs all the time. I get tired of wearing bangs.
Girl, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
You are
but,
beautiful.
I have this big scar on my forehead. So, like a lot of, like I said, people don't look at, and I'm not asking for no pity party.
Right, no.
But
because that's why we hate telling stories
yeah,
sometimes.
But they don't look at it like, I've been through something. So I may mentally process things differently than Di may process things. You know what I mean? Because we have been through the same things.
Yeah.
So, but hey, I make it work. I'm determined.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm really glad I got to interview you because
Thank you.
opened my eyes to things that I forgot about, but then things I wasn't aware, and I am just so happy for you. And like, you are really a superwoman out here,
Thank
girl.
You.
Like,
and I'm so proud of my son. I gotta put that out there. Like, I'm so proud of him. Because he's been through,
Tony.
Yes, and he's been through a lot too. With me going through everything I've been through, and then. Me not knowing, like, I didn't know myself anymore. I had to learn myself all over again. I had to learn and love myself. I went through hating life and, and he's been through it with me through everything. We bumping heads and I'm not knowing that is because I'm mentally going through things, but he's a college graduate now.
Yes, honey. Go, Mom.
He's a college grad.
A business owner.
Owns his own business. He started a lawn service after he graduated from college.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he started a lawn service because he was like, well, Mom, because COVID had hit. He was like, well, I got to do something that I don't have to really talk to people. So he went from residentials, and now he only do commercial lots.
Okay. So do you push him a lot to do entrepreneur? Because I feel like our parents didn't push us. Well, I ain't going to say our parents. I'll say the generation before us. They didn't really believe things that could happen. They didn't know. They didn't believe in themselves enough.
We didn't have those opportunities to know.
So being a mom, you motivated him.
Yes, he's a Long Shoreman.
Yeah, okay. So how does it feel as a mom to have a successful son? Because it's so hard to raise sons out here now.
It makes me so proud. He does, it makes me so proud. He doesn't cause me no headaches. He ain't disrespectful. He know I'll check him.
Right.
I'm not your friend.
Right.
I'm your mother.
Right.
Don't come. Don't bring it over here. And we still work together. He like, Mom, what should I do about, So it's working. I'm very proud of him. We
super
did it.
dope. Yes.
We did it together. We did it. Yes.
Go mom.
Listen.
I'm always here for the moms.
I love you, single mothers.
Yes,
I know what y'all go through.
Yes,
listen.
yes, because I'm a single mom too.
Yeah, listen, keep it consistent.
And I'm super proud of my daughter too.
That's
so.
right.
That's
I'm proud of you, Di.
Oh, thank you.
Come
I don't be making no
on.
noise. You know, I just
This
be trying
is
to stay
big. Listen, as soon as you called me, what I was like, yes.
Because I was supposed to been had you on my show a few years ago.
Yes, I remember
and our
that.
schedules was conflicting.
Yes.
You had other stuff.
Yeah, I was
going
traveling
on.
a lot during that time.
You was traveling,
yes.
and I was like, I gotta get Tamiya back on.
Yeah,
the
I was
show.
working with MC Light during that time.
Oh yeah, I love MC
Yeah,
Light.
she's so dope.
Yeah, she is.
She's a really nice
She
person.
is the reason that I wanted to be a female rapper coming up. She was
Really?
my first
She's dope.
taste of. Oh yeah.
Yes, listen.
And then, like, to be honest with you, I don't even know this woman from a can of paint, but I be so proud when I hear her on the Emmys.
Listen,
when I hear her voice
on everything.
I said, because I just gave her props the other day on Twitter. I was like, one thing about MC, like, she's going to get that bag, okay?
She's working.
Whether she's just talking or whatever, but it's like,
she's
your
a good
voice
person.
is so
That's
dope.
why when I did my book release, her and I and her manager Lynn and another young lady that works with them, we did the book thing at Essence Festival. That's where I released my book at. We had a table together.
I love Essence Festival. I had a ball when I went.
Yeah.
But girl,
thank you, baby.
So tell them where they can find your book.
Yes,
where they can come to any of your services, construction, whatever they need. Girl, tell them how to get to all of it.
So my book is actually in Barnes and Noble.
Okay.
And at Newport News, Hampton, and Virginia Beach.
Bomb.com.
You know?
Let's go. I wish I had a bomb noise in it.
Right. No. And also, you could get it from www.tamiyadavis.com.
Tamiya Davis.
Y'all
Y'all go there to get the book. Support the actual website where it was birthed at. Y'all go there. Don't go to a consumer.
It's on Amazon, but come
go
to
her
me.
website.
TamiyaDavis.com. And follow me on Instagram.
Yes.
It's Why Not?
Yes.
My son named Tony backwards.
Yes.
But it's
That is
also
so
like,
cute.
why not Tamiya? Like, why not
Why
me?
not do it?
Why not me? If they can do it, why can't I do it?
Yeah.
So that's why it's Why Not Tamiya
I like that.
on Instagram. Yeah. Everything that I do
never
is
even
very...
realized it was a backwards spelling of his name.
Everything I do is very
Calculated.
strategic. Yeah. So that's why, I'm a good person, man.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to win. Like, we can do this.
Definitely
together.
can win. Yes.
So
Well,
make
I
sure y'all
appreciate
follow
you.
me. Go on my website.
Yes.
Tamiya Davis. Check
Get
me
the
out.
book from
Get
her
the book.
website. I mean, you can get it from anywhere, but we
Yes.
want you to go to her website.
Yes. Oh my God, I didn't
I'm
look
real
over
big.
there that one time. They probably think I'm crazy. Sorry,
It's okay.
people.
He got the camera going.
Hey, y'all.
Because I ain't look over there either. I be
Yeah,
looking
girl,
at
we
my
together.
Like, girl,
Look,
think I want you to put it
girlfriend.
down, bro.
My girlfriend.
Right. Well, Tamiya,
Yes,
I just
thank
want to
you.
really thank you for coming across the water to even do
you.
this interview. I know you be
Absolutely.
busy. Like,
Absolutely.
you like a celebrity
Listen,
out here.
oh my God. I just left from the table with Coco and
See?
yeah, and like I was calling but hear her and
Yes.
our friend John Murray. He's in town, but he is the newest executive producer of the new Sherry show.
Okay.
You know, Sherry took over
Wendy Williams. Okay.
So they were all the time, so we just had dinner. But yeah, I had to
That's super dope.
call butt and get
I
over here to see
appreciate you because I know people
appreciate
have
you.
busy schedules.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you for being
Yes.
on the show.
Thank you,
I'm
boo.
like a huge fan. Y'all go get her book. Y'all support her
Thank you,
business.
guys.
Like straight
Thank
up.
you.
The book, and like I said, I haven't even finished it, but just to start, it's like I don't even remember books. Like shit, I went outside, I didn't even know what I was gonna change into. But I remember the Lincoln.
Yes.
Like I remember specific stuff from your book
Right.
and the wording and everything.
When I
is
wrote
so
that
awesome.
book, I asked God to make that. I said, God, I want them to see me, but I want them to know it's you.
Mm-hmm.
So every part of that book, I wanted people to feel like they was walking with me on the journey.
Yes.
And a lot of people said that. They're
As
like,
soon as you
I
said
really
Lincoln,
feel like it.
brought back so
Yeah,
many memories.
that's what I
ain't
want.
even
That's why I
gonna
named
hold
the
you.
interstate. And, if the front of the book is exactly where the accident had happened.
Okay.
So, yeah, everything Like I said, it's strategic.
Yes.
That's how you gotta be in life.
Yes.
That's how you manifest
I appreciate
it.
you
Yes.
for even writing the book and telling your story, because I feel like people need to hear it.
Yes.
Like I said, my niece went through the same thing. So once she
how old
see
is she?
you, she is 22 now.
Okay.
Wait, how old is T Jizzle?
She's young.
Yeah, she got in an accident it was like 6 years ago. They had to replace the plate in her head. She had to learn how to walk again. She moved to Atlanta to go to their rehabilitation center there.
Yeah.
So she worked with a lot of different personal trainers, but she do walk now. She had a stroke on her left side, so she can't feel her left side.
Like I don't have feelings in the you know, I don't talk about much, but yeah, I don't have feelings on the side of my legs, and like my right eye gives me problems.
Like one of her eyes give her problems too.
I can't move. I can't do anything with this hand. As much as I do, girl, I just.
Honey,
hey, listen,
you might can't do nothing with that hand, but you done did everything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are showing people what you are capable of, and you are a real life superwoman.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that we are where we are now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like the growth.
We're gonna keep it going, because there will be more shows.
Yes, it will be a lot more.
There will be
stuff.
more concerts. I had a good talk today.
Yes.
So there will be another show coming back from TV Capital Services.
Yes.
And I will be hitting you up, because Diane will be there. Y'all better come take them pictures.
Oh, snap me, baby.
Snap me.
Yes.
Put the plug in.
Yes. Gotta plug the photo booth.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, I appreciate you coming to the show. Yes. Y'all already know the Dirty Show. We back another week. With another episode, but I really enjoyed this episode. Thank you, Tamiya. Yes. It hurts. But we out of here until next week. I'm out of here. Deuces.
See, it's the Dirty Show, where you go to get familiar. For the culture, such a pillar and a winner. If you didn't know, now you know. DJ Dirty Die provide the ill vibe, diving deeper inside to lives of enterprise of dope minds. Blending mainstream with what's on the rise. Well known for the spins, let this be the next on replay. My DJ is dirty, respect the CJ. Hey.